A win here for the visiting Dolphins. As the address is 340. A win here for the Dolphins. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now one step away from a Super Bowl.
The greatest football team.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. Time to determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The Conference Championship is underway. Making some progress here. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 39-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Alert! What's that?
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Take him down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 39-yard
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Middle. 319. Alert! Look out!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
brings up 3rd and
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Half. Gun. 580. What's that?
They'll throw. 3rd and long. And it's caught. Chase has it. Keeps it moving. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Pass now to kick this away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Pretty good field position waiting the Dolphins as they head up here 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Flush out now to his left. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there. That's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
At the 46-yard line.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Still has some space inside the 35. Nice cut back right, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
McCaffrey on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Regular.
10. Here's Allen. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And now it's second down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
It's Johnson on second down. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first. Down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Five wide.
Allen on third down. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's third down.
Alert! Half. Alert! What's up?
They will go. It's Allen. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs. We've set it downs from 37. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Motion man left is Lamb. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Buying some time left. And he's going to slide in safely after a gain of about 9. Productive effort there, though it does still bring up third down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
And the Dolphins, first down.
From the pistol, it's Gibbs. Gets it to the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins break the tie here in the first. It's a Jamie. Gibbs, touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give them the ball at the 40-yard line. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Round 80! Alert! Regular. What's that?
Allen looking to throw. Nakua here, he's got it! And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Barkley trying this up the gut, and he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Middle.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Stop.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Alert! What's that?
Working inside the red zone. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Completed to his running back. And he's got a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
56. Alert! It's out!
To the air again, Allen. This one's caught. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here, the Bills definitely thinking points.
Alert! Look out!
To throw again, it's Allen. It's a screen to Barkley. And in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Worthy now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yellow! Perfect!
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. It didn't look like a Bill got it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Barkley can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Alert!
Now Allen. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
They're going to try to run it in, Barkley. And they stop him with just a 1-yard gain. That's going to make it 4th and short.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. Bass's kick is good. And they've taken back the lead.
I'm going to give a little credit to their defense right there, Kate. Sudden change situation. Your offense fumbles, and you've got to find a way to hold them to a field goal, and they just did.
Worthy now to return it. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Called in by Worthy, right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 43.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Dolphins first down.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. Here he goes again. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a second-quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. For the point after, here's Aubrey. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Now, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take the lead on the first play of the drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Bass now to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. Gets some space around midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Miami. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. The tight end in motion now. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another one for Gibbs. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. We've set it down from 37. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Vacates quickly left side. He can run it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it means the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Now, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday night primetime on the other side. 1st down throw, Mahomes. Headed out right. By the pylon. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Ty Johnson now to return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
And the Bills, 1st down.
Alert!
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
319! 56! Regular.
Back to the air, Allen. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard
Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. There he goes again. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line.
39 yards.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
First down.
Well, if I know running backs, Kate, and I think I do after all these years, this is not a want the next touch. This is a need, a demand for the next touch. Go get that fruit from that seed that you just planted at the one.
Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's going to step out with no gain.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Middle.
Barkley, and he runs it across, touchdown! The Bills get some late points and the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His third total score this game. Extra point up and good for Bass. And the Bills push their lead to 3.
Dolphins 48. Timer.
Bass now to kick this away. Worthy now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Worthy on the return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Now they send their back in motion right. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's going for it again. He crosses the 35. They get 22 out of that play. And that was a Dolphins first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Now here he goes again. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Buying some time right. Oh, he's calling his own number again. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Big gap up the middle. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Yellow.
First and goal, Miami.
Go, little lady.
Play action, Mahomes. He's got it. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take the lead just before halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Strong with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Allen now on first down. Look at that power, deep left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
56.
Second down, Allen throwing again. He's looking deep once again. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua, so they're left facing third and long.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Back to throw it. He rolls to his right. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. Worthy now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Turn. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Yellow. 180.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They've got a man in motion. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Rolling out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
All right, we'll call that one a drop. He escapes, quarterback does. He avoids taking the sack. He's also denied a gain of any kind.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets the first and more. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be first down Miami.
It's a gain of 20.
Putting a receiver in motion. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
First down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
For a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, okay? You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Dolphins 42, Bills 31.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Strong with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Five wide. Middle. Half. Alert.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
56. Look out.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Half. Look out.
Allen on third down. He's trying to go deep again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. So that brings up fourth and long. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Hey, tight. What's that?
They'll go. Allen. Nakua here. He's got it. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
What's that?
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. Looks through and breaks away. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills start the second half with some needed points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for two. Setting them up the middle. And he's into the end zone again, so he gets them the touchdown and the two, and single-handedly shaves 8 points off that lead. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's good for Dolphins.
Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The Dolphins have it and just have to close this out to continue on in the playoffs. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's running with it. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Rolling left, buying some time. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Yellow, yellow. 15.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Now it's Mahomes. Headed out right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
1st down.
From the red zone now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
That one connects. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They go play action on 1st down. Buying some time left. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. Trying to run with Gibbs. And he'll take it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins making a 9-point advantage. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And he's got it, it's in close. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
The Bills are lining up for
They send him straight up the middle. And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut the lead down to just 2.
Dolphins 49, Bills 47. Tyler Bass.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And the Bills get to him, down he goes. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
It's 2nd down.
To the air, Mahomes. Vacates quickly left side. Now here he goes. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Checks it down again. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Give him 32 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down. Right up the gut. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Dolphins up by just a couple of points. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They're going to pass it here. Rolling out to his left. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Back to throw. Buying some time right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. 1st down now, ball at the 33. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
And the Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. On second down, here's Barkley. Oh, he lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here.
Alert, alert, alert! Middle, 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 middle. Gun.
Looking to throw it. He rolls to his right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here.
Brown 80!
They'll run for it with Barkley. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10.
Yellow!
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And this is going to go... Gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Second and 6 coming up here. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
And the Dolphins,
Yellow!
first down.
Coming right is Gibbs. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lining up to take a knee on second down. Looks like a designed run here from Mahomes. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. They are Super Bowl bound, Brock. We now know who's going to be representing the AFC in the battle for the Lombardi.
Yeah, you never set out with the goal to be good. You set out to be great. You don't set out to just be a playoff team. You set out to be one of the 2 teams playing in that special stage of the Super Bowl. And with this win, now they will be.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins...
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all. Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.